Some players are known for their skills, others for their charisma, but there are those who simply make opponents tremble in fear. And today, I'm going to talk about two of those players, Jarome Luai and Ezra Mam. They have something in common. They are feared by defenses, and it's no surprise. But the big question is, who is the real nightmare for NRL defenders? Who is the most feared 5/8 on the field? Let's take a close look at each of their playing styles and compare their explosiveness on the field, the impact they have on the game, and of course, the fear they provoke in their opponents. Will it be Luai, with all his ability to control the game and taunt his rivals, or Mam, with his devastating speed and ability to break through the defense with a single move? In the end, you'll decide which of the two is the real nightmare for any NRL defense. Before we continue and dive into this epic showdown between Luai and Mam, make sure to check the notification bell down below. That way, you won't miss any of our incredible NRL content. Let's start with the controversial Jarome Luai and his playing style. Jarome Luai isn't just one of the most skilled players in the NRL, he's a master of the game's psychology. When he steps onto the field, his playing style goes beyond technical moves. He's a relentless provocateur. His ability to intimidate, destabilize, and throw opponents off focus is what makes him so unique and, at times, feared on the field. Luai doesn't just make impressive plays. He plays with the minds of his rivals, creating moments where opponents end up making crucial mistakes. He provokes, but does it in an intelligent way, without seeming forced, which makes him even more dangerous. When he's not with the ball, he's creating psychological space for his teammates to shine. His unpredictable playing style, always with a bit of boldness, gives him the advantage on the field. Additionally, his connection with Nathan Cleary is a clear example of how Luai becomes even more feared when he's in sync with other great players. This partnership allows for a smoother flow of the game and creates a lethal attacking line that confuses any defense. He knows exactly when and where to pass the ball, and it's no surprise that many NRL defenses know just how hard it is to predict Luai's next move. He doesn't follow the traditional pattern, and that's what makes him unpredictable and so challenging for his opponents. If you're enjoying this analysis and want to see more epic comparisons like this, hit that like button. Just one click, and you're helping us bring more top-quality content your way. Why do opponents fear Luai? The big reason opponents fear Luai is that he doesn't just play with his feet, but also with the minds of his opponents. He has an incredible ability to get under their skin and force both mental and physical mistakes, especially in high-pressure moments. When Luai provokes, it's not just about destabilizing them, but also manipulating the opponent's reaction to make them uncomfortable and lose their composure. He's a master at testing the limits of his rivals' patience, which often leads to defensive breakdowns. It doesn't matter if it's a big final or during State of Origin. Luai knows how to get opponents out of their mental game and force them to play at his pace. If the defense falls for the provocation and loses their patience, they'll lose the game. Luai has a unique gift of putting his rivals in the wrong headspace, turning small mistakes into big opportunities. He knows the impact he can have on a game, making him a real nightmare for any defense that faces him. Opponents know if they lose their cool when facing him, they are already at a disadvantage. Jarome Luai's impact moments are unforgettable. He doesn't just stand out, he shines in the most challenging situations. During the 2021 and 2022 Grand Finals, Luai was crucial to the Penrith Panthers' title victories. In both campaigns, he was a key player, not only for his technical skill but also for his emotional intelligence and tactical awareness on the field. When the Panthers needed a leader, Luai stepped up, and with his bold and provocative approach, he played a decisive role in those victories. Moreover, Luai also shone during State of Origin clashes, where the stakes are even higher. He knows that the mental game is just as important as the physical one, and in each fierce rivalry, he proved to be unstoppable. In one of the most iconic moments of State of Origin, Luai was at the center of attention, not just for his plays, but for the way he kept his opponents focused on the personal clash. These moments prove that Luai doesn't shy away from high-pressure situations. He thrives on them and turns every challenge into an opportunity to show his true strength. He understands how pivotal big moments are in shaping his legacy, and that's what makes him not only feared but also respected by everyone who faces him. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to keep watching epic content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll always be the first to know when new NRL videos drop straight to you. Now, let's take a look at the achievements of Ezra Mam. Playing style. Ezra Mam is, without a doubt, one of the most explosive players in the NRL. When it comes to speed, he's nearly unstoppable. He plays with incredible agility and has a natural ability to break through defensive lines like few others. His standout trait is, without question, his acceleration. The moment he gets the ball, the field seems to open up for him, and the opposition quickly realizes they can't afford to give him even a sliver of space. He's the kind of player who, once in motion, seems to operate on a completely different level of speed. Any defense that fails to shut him down immediately knows he could be on his way to a try in the blink of an eye. But Mam is more than just a line breaker. He uses his speed and game awareness to sidestep and evade tackles with impressive ease. When he's on the field, his attacking instincts make him a constant threat. He reads the play, positions himself perfectly, and has an incredible ability to anticipate what his opponents are about to do. The moment he spots a gap, he exploits it without hesitation. His energy and instincts are so natural that they seem to be an extension of who he is as a player. He's the type of player who pushes defenses to their absolute limit, forcing the opposition into split-second decisions. And with such a potent attacking game, this keeps rival teams under constant pressure. Any misstep, any lapse in positioning can spell disaster for the defense. Because if Mam sees an opening, he'll take full advantage of it with lightning speed. Why do opponents fear Ezra Mam? What truly terrifies opponents about Ezra Mam is that he doesn't need mind games or trash talk to get inside their heads. He lets his speed and skill do all the damage, and that alone is enough to send defenses into panic mode. Unlike players like Luai, who thrive on provoking rivals, Mam doesn't waste time. He goes straight for the kill. He does what he does best, sprinting with the ball at blistering speed and breaking through the try line the moment he sees an opening. His acceleration is almost unreal, and very few players can keep up once he shifts into top gear. Simply put, he's unstoppable if the defense gives him even a split second of space. And that's the mistake many make, thinking they have him under control for just long enough. But Mam doesn't give defenders a chance to reset. Before they know it, he's already streaking towards the try line, leaving chaos in his wake. Once he takes off, there's nothing more dangerous than an Ezra Mam with open space in front of him. He's unpredictable, and his ability to change direction in an instant makes him even harder to contain. For defenders, facing a player this dynamic and instinctive is mentally exhausting. Give him even the slightest chance, and he'll explode through the gap before the defense even realizes what's happened. Impact moments. Despite his young age, Ezra Mam has already proven time and time again that he doesn't shy away from big moments. In 2023, he delivered one of the most unforgettable performances in a grand final. When the Brisbane Broncos faced the Penrith Panthers, Mam did something that will go down in history. He scored a hat-trick in under 10 minutes, an absolutely jaw-dropping feat against one of the best defenses in the league. That kind of performance puts Mam in a league of his own. In just a few minutes, he flipped the game on its head, showcasing his incredible ability to explode in high-pressure situations. The way he controlled the tempo and completely stunned the Panthers' defenders was a masterclass in speed and precision. Each of his tries highlighted his blistering acceleration and elite line-breaking ability, leaving the opposition scrambling to contain him. Without a doubt, that moment will be remembered as one of the greatest individual performances in a grand final. Beyond the grand final, Mam was a standout throughout the entire NRL season, ranking among the top line breakers in the competition. He consistently tormented defenses and was one of the hardest players to contain, especially in counter-attacking situations. After breaking down their playing styles, impact moments, and the fear factor each player brings, it's clear that the title of most feared 5'8" belongs to Jarome Luai. While Ezra Mam is an unstoppable force when given space, Luai takes control both physically and mentally, getting inside his opponent's heads and delivering in the moments that matter most. He disrupts the defense before he even touches the ball, making him a true nightmare on the field. Now, we want to hear from you. Who do you think deserves a title of the most feared 5/8? Drop your pick in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more top-tier NIL content. See you in the next showdown.